Good afternoon, enthusiasts. Welcome to episode 7 of If I Owned, the roller coaster show that comes back and then goes dead for 8 months. Yeah, sorry it took so long, guys. If you're brand new around here, first off, you should probably subscribe. That'd be awesome. And second of all, let me quickly explain what this video series is all about. So basically, in these kinds of videos, I pretend to be in charge of the entirety of Cedar Fair for 5 years, and that means I will obviously share what I would do to each park within those 5 years. But I do have 3 rules, and the first one is that I have to invest money into the park every single year, and 2, it has to be within the realm of reality somewhat, and number 3, these are just predictions, guys. I'm doing this just for fun. On this episode, I'm going to set my sights on Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California. This is one of the very few Cedar Fair parks I haven't been to yet, but I've heard from so many people that this park is just fantastic and a great time. So, without further ado, let's get to the first year of Knott's Berry Farm where I am in charge. Okay, so I now realize that this is going to be one of the hardest If I Owned episodes of all time because Knott's Berry Farm literally has no more space to work with, so I have to remove a ride in order to get a new ride in. So, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to remove Hat Dance from Fiesta Village. I'm sorry, I had to do it. Because I want to put in a Chance Unicoaster in there because I love these rides and I think it would be great for this section of the park. It's of course going to have a theme that fits in with the rest of Fiesta Village. It's going to be called El Loco and it's going to have a brilliant light package as well. So I really think this would be a great addition for the park. It is kind of sad that I have to remove rides for this, but I literally went through the entire Google Maps of Knott's Berry Farm and yeah, there is literally no more room. So this unfortunately had to happen. Okay, 2025, and let's stay in Fiesta Village for this one because I do have one thing in mind. Let's talk about Montezuma's Revenge. There's so much drama with that right now, it's insane. Hey guys, this is Micah, the editor, and I just want to say that what you're about to hear now is just a rumor. It's not confirmed. I was going crazy because this news kind of shocked me, or this rumor kind of shocked me anyway, so just keep that in mind, it's just a rumor. So apparently Knott's Berry Farm is canceling any plans for that ride for the refurbishment or reimagining or whatever, and it's really sad because this is a classic roller coaster, and you know, I want to preserve this as long as possible, so I think for 2025, let's just say that the refurbishment is still on and I'll refurbish and reopen Montezuma's Revenge to the public. So that means new trains, a new launch system, but I'll try my best to keep the original track there, obviously. That's right, put that loop back in there. Also, I'll touch up the paint job to make it look really fresh and just, reborn. I just know that this ride is very important to Knott's history and I just want to preserve it for as long as possible. And I'm also going to remove Coast Rider, and I don't think anyone's going to be mad at me for that. '26 is going to be a brand new family coaster to replace Coast Rider. And not just any family coaster, okay? You see, I want this ride to be good for the families, but also have it so the thrill seekers can get a little kick out of it too. So, hear me out. Dueling intimate hot racers. I mean, just think about it. That's brilliant. I think it's very possible that we could squeeze one of these into the old Coast Rider plot of land, and if I have to relocate Coaster's Diner, I will. If I haven't convinced you yet, just imagine this ride with a 1950s hot rod theme. That would be fantastic. Now, you might say, Micah, this thing has terrible capacity, and you're right, but here's the thing. It does have better capacity than Coast Rider, so shut your mouth. Also, this thing is going to be 7 times better than Coast Rider, so don't complain. I could also market this thing as the West Coast's first ever single rail racing coaster, so there's a lot of potential here. It's going to be named Thunder Bay Racers because I'm terrible at naming roller coasters, and it's going to open in 2026. Japan. Okay, so for 2027, Knott's Berry Farm is going to keep a low profile and not do anything super crazy, and I'll explain why later, but for now, 2027 is going to see a replacement kiddie coaster for Timberline Twister. And honestly, it's just going to be a SPF Visa, also called Timberline Twister, to go in that Camp Snoopy section. Also, just to give Camp Snoopy just a little facelift for any ride that needs some repainting or some retheming, just to freshen up the Camp Snoopy area a little bit, to get ready for future expansion, which will come in 2028, and it's going to be big. So let's waste no time and get right into that. Okay, so for 2028, this is going to be a really big investment. Okay, I'll just say it. It's going to be a brand new roller coaster, and most of you probably remember Knott's Berry Farm had plans to build a Giga supposedly, which would have been awesome, but that never happened because the nearby neighborhoods would complain about it. There was also rumors of a B&M hypercoaster going in a different plot of land, but correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that would have been under 200 feet, which would be disappointing. So my solution is to go with a happy medium between the two. So for 2028 is going to be a brand new, awesome B&M hypercoaster. I'm thinking of something similar to Shambhala. This roller coaster is going to be 250 feet tall with a drop of 257 feet, reaching a top speed of approximately 86 miles per hour, just enough to make this the tallest, fastest, and longest hypercoaster in the entire state of California. As for layout, it'll be in the same general area that the Giga coaster was going to be built in, except a little bit different, and please excuse my my pretty rough drawing. That's just an idea of what it would look like. I also want this hypercoaster to have some different elements to make it more unique. Like, how about an outer banked airtime hill? I really want to see that on a B&M Hyper. The color scheme is going to be the exact same as Iron Menace at Dorney Park, you know, like the orange track with the grayish supports. Also, because this roller coaster is in the Ghost Town section of the park, it's going to have an Old West theme, and it's going to be named Rebel. Man, I am terrible at roller coaster names. Which, by the way, if any of you guys have a better name for this roller coaster, please leave it in the comment section. I would love to see what you come up with. You might be wondering why I didn't build this roller coaster in 2027 or 2026, and that's because the Olympics are actually going to be in LA in 2028. So I think that is a perfect time to open a brand new state-of-the-art roller coaster that's just absolutely massive and super impressive. It will drive attendance up so much, it'll make me filthy rich. It's just a perfect plan. Also, I think Knott's Berry Farm deserves a good hypercoaster, and with this addition, Knott's Berry Farm is going to have an excellent 1-2 punch to really make it one of the best parks in California. And with that, my 5-year reign of terror over Knott's Berry Farm is finally over. So, what did you guys think? Did I do a good job, or was I really stupid with this? Please let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed today's video, then please give it a like. Also, like I said earlier, if you're brand new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit subscribe. That would mean the world to me. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done here. So, take it easy guys, and I'll see you next time on North Star Coasters. Dude, I just realized that I've been super inconsistent with my posting schedule. Really sorry about that. I have no idea what's wrong with me. I'm just really busy with work, I guess. That's a good excuse, right? That's usually how it goes. But yeah, I'll try to post more frequently now, but have a good day.